Yes, students. The beggar chapter, it actually deals with this theme of kindness, which is a great virtue. Kindness done to others, it can also bring a great change in the lives of other people. Not only lives, but also in the behavior of a person. If you are kind to others, suppose a criminal, it can also be, we can say the behavior of criminal can also be changed with kindness. If we are kind to these kind of people who have seen bad days in their life, and because of those bad days, bad things that they have gone through in their lives, they are converted into criminals. But if we are kind to these kind of people, they can also change. You might have seen the work done by Police Inspector Kiran Bedi, what she has done during her services in Tihar jail. Have you read about her life story? The great woman police officer, Kiran Bedi. Do read about her. Her kindness actually brought transformation in the behavior of many criminals. She gave an opportunity to those criminals to change. And in jail, they were given human treatment. You have seen Indian jails, how the criminals are treated there, right? And this woman, she took an initiative to bring a transformation in their lives. And if we are kind to them, kind to these kind of people, they also can change. And this is the theme of the story, where we see a great transformation in a beggar who is transformed into a civilized human being. You might see many beggars, आप देखते ही होगे, you might have seen, ठीक है ना? And some beggars, they are also thieves. वो begging के बहाने they also cheat people. But if we give them an opportunity in this society, they do change. And this is what is the theme of today's story, the beggar. Okay, so let us start with the reading of the story, the beggar. So what induced the beggar Lushkov to change his ways? Induced means forced. So what actually happened with this person, that he was transformed into a civilized human being. He left all his old ways and he became a good human being in his life. So let's read and find out. Kind sir, have pity. Turn your attention to a poor, hungry man. For 3 days, I have had nothing to eat. I haven't 5 kopecks for a lodging. I swear it before God. So these words are said by a beggar, and he is begging in front of a person. So he addresses that man as kind sir, कि भले आदमी कुछ दया दिखाओ, have some pity. Turn your attention to a poor hungry man. Now at signals जहाँ पर red light होती है, so people they stop their car there, है ना? So they are forced to stop, and thus then the beggars, they come and start begging. They knock at their windows. They ask them to अपने जो उनके शीशे होते हैं उनको नीचे करने को कहते हैं, and thus they start begging for alms. वो भीख मांगना शुरू कर देते हैं और उनका ध्यान अपनी ओर खींचने की कोशिश करते हैं. So this man was also trying to grab his attention, and he said, turn your attention to a poor hungry man. For 3 days I have had nothing to eat. So he started talking about his poor condition, that he was hungry from 3 days and he had nothing to eat. I haven't 5 kopecks. Kopecks is the Russian currency unit. जैसे हमारे rupees है, Russian currency में kopecks होते हैं. So he says कि to stay somewhere, lodging means रहने को जगह. So he said that he did not have a lodging also. And to pay for that lodging, he also did not have 5 kopecks even. I swear it before God. So in the name of God, he is swearing. वो कसम खा रहा है और अपनी दशा वो बता रहा है कि how he is so poor that he did not even have any money left with him so as he can arrange for his lodgings. For 8 years, I was a village school teacher, and then I lost my place through intrigues. So he had been for 8 years, he had been working as a school teacher, village school teacher. But he says that then I lost my place, means I lost my job. Place here refers to his job, his position in the school through intrigues. Intrigues here refers to tricks played by other school teachers in the school. So he says that I became the victim of their tricks, plans, intrigues, and I fell a victim to calumny. Calumny जब लोग निंदा करते हैं, defamatory statements देते हैं, आपके बारे में बुरा भला कहते हैं, that is calumny. And he says I became victim to their calumny. They started talking about me at my back. They started complaining about me, making false statements against me, and thus I was thrown out of my place. I was jobless now. I am jobless now. And it is a year now since I have had anything to do. So he was jobless from a year. 1 साल हो गए थे, उसके पास कोई नौकरी नहीं थी, वो बेरोजगार था और इस वजह से उसके पास पैसे नहीं थे. एंड ही वाज नाउ बेगिंग इन द स्ट्रीट फॉर आल्म्स, ALMS, आल्म्स मतलब भीख मांगना. ठीक है. The advocate Sergei looked at the ragged fawn-colored overcoat of the suppliant. Suppliant here refers to the applicant, the person who was begging at that moment in front of this man. तो किसके सामने वो भीख मांग रहा है? जो इंसान वहां पर खड़ा है उसका नाम है सर्गी and he is an advocate. वो एक वकील है, lawyer है. So the advocate Sergei looked at the ragged fawn-colored overcoat. So this beggar, he was wearing a fawn-colored overcoat. Fawn किसको कहते हैं? डियर को. हिरन जो होता है उसका जो कलर होता है फॉन, जो ब्राउनिश कलर होता है, लाइट स्किन ब्राउन कलर होता है, उसे फॉन कलर कहते हैं. तो वो फॉन कलर्ड कोट पहने हुए था एंड रैगेड था, मींस उसके जो कोट था इट वाज क्वाइट टोन, ओल्ड वन, पुराना कोट था, फटा हुआ कोट था ऑफ द सप्लायंट, मींस द एप्लीकेंट, द पर्सन हु वाज begging. At his dull drunken eyes, at the red spot on either cheek, and it seemed to him as if he had seen this man somewhere before. So this advocate, he was looking at the appearance. So he was wearing ragged coat, overcoat, which was quite torn, and he had dull eyes, drunken eyes. So one could see from his appearance that this man was drinking from a long time. उसकी आंखों में नशा सा दिख रहा था. Drunken eyes थे. At the red spot on either cheeks, on his cheeks, some red spots were there, and it seemed as if he had seen this man somewhere before. So he was trying to recall where he has met this man. I have now had an offer of a position in the province of Kaluga. The mendicant went on. So the beggar, he kept on telling his story. So he continued with his story and he said, I have had an offer of a position in the province of Kaluga. In the state of Kaluga, in the place named Kaluga, he has got a job offer. उसे नौकरी का एक ऑफर आया है. And the mendicant went on. So mendicant कौन है यहाँ पर? The beggar. He continued his story. But I haven't the money to get there. So he did not have a single kopeck with him so that he can reach Kaluga. उसके पास पैसे भी नहीं थे कि वो कलुगा तक पहुंच सके. और इसलिए वो क्या कहता है? But I haven't the money to get there. Help me kindly. So he pleaded. He requested the man to help him. I am ashamed to ask, but I am obliged to by circumstances. So he is actually putting all the blames to his circumstances now. That all these conditions have made him to beg in front of other people. He said, but still I feel ashamed to ask from people. मुझे शर्म आती है लोगों से भीख मांगने में, but my circumstances have led me to beg. मेरे पास कोई और चारा नहीं रहा. I don't have any other options left and that's why I have to beg. और वो अपनी मजबूरी जो है, सारा जो ब्लेम है वो अपने हालात पर डाल देता है, circumstances पर डाल देता है, that because of these circumstances he was forced to beg at that moment. Sergei's eyes fell on the man's overshoes, one of which was high and the other low, and he suddenly remembered something. So Sergei जो था अचानक उसका ध्यान उस इंसान के जूतों पर जाता है। ओवर शूज होते हैं मींस आउटर शूज। नाउ जो शूज होते हैं उसमें सोल बहुत बड़ा सा लगा होता है, वो बड़े से अजीब से शूज होते हैं, इन्हें गैलोश भी कहते हैं, ठीक है ना। सो गैलोश हैवी सोल, जिन शूज में हैवी सोल लगा होता है। सो वो शूज एक काफी बड़ा था साइज में, एक काफी छोटा था साइज में। So his eyes fell on his overshoes and he then suddenly remembered where he has met this man before. और उसे अचानक याद आता है कि वो उसने इस इंसान को कहाँ देखा है। Look here, it seems to me I met you the day before yesterday in Sadovya Street, he said. But you told me then that you were a student who had been expelled and not a village school teacher. Do you remember? So Sergey now remembered that where he met this man the day before yesterday. उसे याद आता है कि एक दिन पहले वो इस इंसान को कहाँ मिला था, एंड वो जगह क्या थी? सदोविया स्ट्रीट. So he called and he said that I have already met you before in Sadovia Street, and when he had met at that time, he has told this man Sergey some other story. और वो क्या बताता है कि तुमने तो मुझे कुछ और ही कहानी सुनाई थी, और वो क्या थी? दैट ही वॉज अ स्टूडेंट हु हैज बीन एक्सपेल्ड, कि वो एक स्टूडेंट है और उसे स्कूल से निकाल दिया गया है, एंड नॉट अ विलेज स्कूल टीचर. क्या तुम्हें याद आया? डू यू रिमेंबर नाउ? No, that can't be so, mumbled the beggar. Mumbled means grumble करना, मटर करना. वो अपने आप में ही धीरे से बोलता है क्योंकि उसकी चोरी पकड़ी गई थी. And he hesitated to accept it, and he said, no, that can't be. So he was taken aback. Taken aback means surprised. उसे वो चौंक जाता है, शॉक होता है उसे कि how this man remembered him. I'm a village school teacher, and if you like, I can show you my papers. And he insisted on what he had said earlier, that yes, he was a school teacher and he can even show the papers. So वो कहता है कि नहीं, मैं तो एक स्कूल टीचर हूं, मैं तुम्हें अपना पेपर्स डॉक्यूमेंट्स दिखा सकता हूं, मैं कोई स्टूडेंट नहीं हूं. Have done with lying, you called yourself a student and even told me what you had been expelled for, don't you remember? But Sergey, now see this man, he's an advocate, वो एक वकील है, उसे बेवकूफ बनाना तो आसान है नहीं, and he also possesses a good memory. He remembered this man properly and what this man has told him before. So everything was there in his mind, and he then determinedly said again that no, you are lying to me. And if you are done with lying, then accept the fact. The other day, you called yourself a student and even told me what you had been expelled for. So as a student, जो तुमने मुझे कहानी सुनाई थी कि तुम्हें स्कूल से एक्सपेल कर दिया गया है, तुमने मुझे ये भी बताया था the reason why you were expelled from the school. तुम्हें स्कूल से एक्सपेल क्यों किया गया, तुमने ये भी रीजन बताया था, क्या तुम्हें याद नहीं? And don't you remember, he said. Sergey flushed and turned from the ragged creature with an expression of disgust. Flushed here refers to he became angry. One can see the anger on his face. So flush here refers to the expression of anger, very clear on his face. And he turned away from that man. Ragged creature means the creature who was very poorly dressed. उसके हालात भी बहुत खराब थे, देखकर ही पता चल रहा था कि वो bad state में है. So that way defining the person as a ragged creature, and with an expression of disgust, expression of hatred. So सर्गी को ये बात जानकर बहुत गुस्सा आ जाता है कि ये जो beggar है वो उसे झूठ बोल रहा है. So he was angry when he caught this man red-handed. उसने रंगे हाथों पकड़ा था उसे झूठ बोलते हुए, because he remembered this man properly. Because the other day he had told him some other story, and that day he was telling him something else. So this made Sergey angry. उसे गुस्सा आ जाता है. This is dishonesty, my dear sir, he cried angrily. This is swindling. I shall send the police for you, damn you. So Sergey जो है वो उसे ये बताने की कोशिश कर रहा है that you are a dishonest man. तुम ईमानदार इंसान नहीं हो. And he cried out angrily. वो गुस्से से चिल्ला पड़ता है. This is swindling. Swindling refers to cheating. ये दूसरे को धोखा देना है. You are cheating someone, and I'll definitely call the police, and I will hand you over to the police. So damn you, damn word use करते हैं जब हम किसी को धिक्कारते हैं, ठीक है, किसी के लिए बुरा भला कहते हैं, धिक्कार करना. तो damn you, you are a man who is quite good in every form, and still you are begging, and you are even lying to someone. तुम झूठ बोल रहे हो, तुम एक अच्छे खासे इंसान हो और तुम्हारे हाथ पैर सलामत है, but still you are lying to someone, you are cheating in front of someone. It is swindling, and for this reason I will definitely call the police and hand you over to them. Sir, he said, laying his hand on his heart, the fact is I was lying. I am neither a student nor a school teacher. All that was fiction. So वो accept कर लेता है. The beggar was now helpless. He had no other option left. So he accepted, laying his hand on his heart. अपने हाथ को दिल पर रखते हुए वो उसे अपनी कहानी बताने लगता है. That yes, I accept that I was lying to you. मैं आपसे झूठ बोल रहा था. I am neither a student nor a school teacher. And then he again came up with the story कि मैं कोई student नहीं हूँ और ना ही मैं कोई school teacher हूँ. All that was a fiction. Fiction means a story which was created by him. So it was all a false story that he had created in front of him. He cooked up a story just to beg for alms. He wanted some alms from this man. वो कुछ मदद चाहता था, भीख मांगना चाहता था, और इसलिए उसने ये झूठी कहानी बताई. So it was a fiction. It was not true. Formerly, I sang in a Russian choir. और वो आगे कहानी क्या बताता है? That he was a member of a Russian choir. Choir कहते हैं जो group of singers होता है, और वो group में गाते हैं. So he was a member of that Russian choir and was sent away for drunkenness. उसकी drinking habit की वजह से he was sent away. उसे निकाल दिया गया था उस group से. So now he was again jobless. So he says, what else can I do? I can't get along without lying. No one will give me anything when I tell the truth. What can I do? So he started telling about his helplessness, that how he was in a desperate state. उसे मदद की जरूरत थी, and because of his drinking habit, as he was sent away, उसे निकाल दिया गया था, no one would believe him anymore, and that's why he was left with no other option than to lying. उसके पास झूठ बोलने के अलावा और कोई चारा नहीं था, भीख मांगने के अलावा कोई और चारा नहीं था, and इसीलिए आज वो मजबूर था. So he said, no one will give me anything when I tell the truth. कि जब मैं उनको सच्चाई बताता हूँ, so because of my drinking habit, no one will give me anything. So that's why he was telling a false story to people so that they can help him with the money. ठीक है? So today I am going to stop here.